We got guys with good deep ball judgment. We got guys that can tackle on the edge. I was impressed with how Grayson Miller and Khari Willis played as true freshmen in that environment. So they're only going to continue to get more accustomed and feel better about not as much anxiety. And they're very level-headed. I think we've got other guys playing out there at corner. You know, I thought that Cox and Calhoun played very well. We'll probably take the red shirt off of Tyson Smith this week. I think that's a for sure. He's been very, very good. He would have been the next corner in the game on Saturday. We just didn't need to use him, but we're going to play him this week, so that's going to happen based on how fast they move and, you know, the rapid deployment of their plays. So I think that that'll happen. So he'll be involved, and we'll look further into the depth chart. But we've got good players. They've been coached, and expect them to play. But the one thing that we always evaluate, can you tackle? Do you have deep ball judgment? And our guys have that, and they can run. First of all, Cox is a wild card. He can play either or, multitude of positions, and he has the experience to do so, and he's started at multiple positions now for us. So we'll see how it fits based on everybody else playing and situationally. And then Josh Butler is playing. He's number 2. I think Tyson is probably maybe a little bit ahead of him, but Josh could play as well. Both of them are working as their number 2 corners, and they're both very good players. Just there's no question that both those guys could have showed up on special teams already, but in my mind, you know, they should be playing significant plays if we're taking a red shirt off of them. And so that's why we haven't played them yet, because they weren't in position to play significant plays. I think this week Tyson will be for sure. I think maybe Josh may be, but we'll see. You know, Grayson was valedictorian of his high school class. Khari's an excellent student as well. Khari was a basketball player, played AAU teams all over the country, was a mid-major recruit in basketball. So he's used to being, I think, on a big stage and playing around major college players. So he's not intimidated by the situation at all. He's a very aggressive player. And I think Grayson is an outstanding athlete, great ball skills. He's big. You know, when he came here at camp, he had 1 scholarship offer, Western Kentucky. And we looked at him at camp, and after he long jumped 10.6 and vertical 37 inches and ran 2 4.4s, and then went outside and caught the ball and did the drills, and he was 6'2.5", 205, we thought maybe we just ought to offer him a scholarship. So he is everything that we've thought he's going to be. He's an outstanding tackler as well. He had 6 tacklers, and he's only going to get better. And he's a very quick learner. Both those guys are very quick learners, and they're not intimidated by the situation, and they're hungry, and they'll play on every special teams and as well. And I've obviously got to back our coaches off a little bit in terms of using them on every special teams, but they're involved in those as well. So they're active players at a young age, but I think both those guys can be very, very good players for us.